Let's talk about the rare, once in every 84 years, transit of Jupiter, the great benefic, coming together with Uranus, the great awakener, in the earthly blessing sign of Taurus. This is a tangible life upgrade that this conjunction of Jupiter coming together with Uranus wants to bring us, my friend. This is portal energy. This could feel as intense as an eclipse for some of you, depending on how it's aspecting your natal planets or points in your unique astrology chart. But for all of us, this is a potent window of time in which we can plant a seed, we can conceive of an idea, conceive of a new plan, a new possibility, a new opportunity, in which we can manifest a deep soul's desire. Now, this window of time that I'm referring to is April 7th to May 7th of 2024. So we are in this time now as this video is going live. And the exact conjunction of Jupiter coming together with Uranus is April 20th. But this is a 14-year cycle that is being jump-started, that is being amplified on April 20th when Jupiter and Uranus come together, when they meet, when they kiss, when they align, when they conference about what do they want most. And this is happening for you, my friend, on a very personal level. What does your heart most desire? So while this is a 14-year cycle that is beginning now, this time between April 7th and May 7th is the most energized, amplified time to tune into your heart, to tune into your awareness, your higher spiritual awareness, to connect with your soul for what is the goal, the soul goal that you are most motivated to receive, to go after and receive the fruits of going forward. So in this video, my friend, I'm going to share with you who will most feel this transit of Jupiter-Uranus coming together, who's most likely to receive a tangible earthly gift that is a moment that you would look back on in your life and say, that was the year when my life changed. Who's most likely to have a life-changing, positive, powerful shift during this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction? I'm also going to take you back to the last 3 Jupiter-Uranus transits that we've had, the years, the dates of those transits, so that you can look back on your own life and get a sense of what happened for you then, which will help you to finesse this energy with the most ease and grace and the most manifestational power. And of course, in part 2 of this video, I will be doing readings for all 12 signs, letting you know in which area of your life you will be experiencing Jupiter and Uranus coming together to bring you, I hope, a happy, unexpected miracle. This will be based on your rising sign. So listen to your rising sign reading. You can also listen to your sun and moon sign reading, and maybe even your Venus sign reading, since Venus is the ruler of Taurus. Those readings will give you further intuitive messages. And I'll be pulling an oracle card for each of the 12 signs as well. But first, I want to say hello and welcome. If you're new to the channel, this is a like-minded community. If you want to feel empowered through astrology and find your tribe, be sure and subscribe so you don't miss a video. Welcome back to those of you who have already subscribed, who've been watching my videos. I'm super grateful for you. I would not be here without you. And welcome to my Sunday chat, friends. Every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific time is when my videos generally go live, and we all gather in the chat to commune and support one another. So please join us. I'm Betsy. I'm a psychic astrologer as well as an intuitive life coach, and it is my joy, my passion, my dedication to support you. In my videos, as well as my professional astrology consultations, I weave together divine downloads, spiritual insights, and Western tropical astrology. If you would like to know specifically, based on your natal astrology chart, how this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is working with you, which planets or points in your chart may it be activating for you, and if you would like to know about the other transits that are going on right now in your life, you can book an astrology consultation with me directly on my website. The links are below. I also have a free gift for you, and I'll tell you more about that free gift at the end of this video. If you'd like to receive my weekly inspirational updates, the astrology of the week between videos, go to my website, subscribe to my weekly updates for free, and you will get that free instant download. And my beautiful friend, I want to give a quick shout out to the artisan, the jewelry maker of these rattlesnake tail earrings, Copperas to Woo. Copperas to Woo makes nature-inspired jewelry, and their mission is to celebrate and protect wildlife by sharing the beauty and wonder of nature through the magic of art. I love the movement in these earrings, and Copperas to Woo is giving my listeners a special price for any of their jewelry on their website, so I'll leave the link below for you to access that along with a coupon code Betsy15, all of which is in the description box below. Check out their beautiful jewelry on their website, and when you make a purchase, you also contribute to the support of my channel. Leap and the net will appear. Expect a miracle. Shoot for the moon and land among the stars. These are the words that come to me when I think of a Jupiter Uranus conjunction. Jupiter is the planet of luck. It's the lucky break. It's the planet of growth and faith and expansion. It is the largest planet in our solar system, and so we perceive it as having a protective influence on us. When Jupiter comes around, it tends to bring us an uplift, optimism, new hope, life moving in a new positive direction. Jupiter also inspires us, encourages us. And with Uranus, it often sets us on a brand new course that we did not expect. Uranus is a force of change. It's a wild card energy. This is why we say Jupiter coming together with Uranus can feel like its own eclipse energy, because it is something that it's very difficult for us to predict. Uranus brings surprises. It brings new opportunities out of the blue. It brings yeses when it comes together with Jupiter, the great expander. It brings yeses often from places that we didn't expect to receive support. And most important, Jupiter with Uranus is liberating. It brings us a new sense of freedom. It can break us out of stagnation. It can bring you an unexpected epiphany. It can bring you a spiritual awakening even. Something that you didn't see before or even knew existed as a solution or an opportunity. Now in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, and this is an earth sign, and as I said, this is tangible earthly blessings in Taurus. This is wealth. Taurus rules our finances. It rules our money. It rules our material stability and security. This is the stuff of life that we can touch and feel. This is the playground of life, sensual pleasures, beauty, comforts. In Taurian energy, we like quality things. We like the finer things, not necessarily luxury, although many Taurians would say they like luxury items, but it doesn't have to be that. It's whatever brings you, my friend, a sense of having all of your needs met, having all of your needs for your earthly comforts especially met. And Taurus brings in our values, our new post-2020 values, as I call them. Jupiter and Uranus coming together, and Taurus wants you to connect with what is most prized to you now, what you most value now, and a heart's desire that aligns with your soul's new trajectory now that we're in a new soul cycle. Now that we are having, as I'm filming this video, the solar eclipse in Aries, which is a big solar eclipse for all of us because it is jump-starting a new soul cycle. Not only this, we now have Pluto in Aquarius, which is the beginning of a brand new era. So for you, this could show up as a genius idea, an awakening to a new possibility, an innovation. We're future thinking. We're thinking about our future. We're looking to the long term during this transit. This could be new community support. This could feel like accelerated change because Uranus accelerates our forward movement. There could be a streak of healthy rebellion that is built into whatever plan you are hatching. And what I've observed within myself and from my clients is that there's a feeling of there has to be a way that I can create this desire. There's also a sense of, for many of us, that this is a pipe dream. We don't know where the resources are going to come from. With Jupiter, we dream big. We're encouraged to dream big. We can get very expansive. And so it may feel like that to you. It may feel like something that you don't have any idea of how it's going to come together at this point, but it feels so strong within you. It is a longing even, or a sense of birthright, because with this energy, this is about deserving. Ever since Jupiter went into Taurus, we've been upgrading our sense of deserving, our self-love, our self-esteem. And now we're ready. And in fact, you could have had like a light bulb go off in the last several months. You could have had an awareness, an epiphany already that said, there is something that I need for my own material security and stability, and I'm going to go after it, even though I don't know how it's going to come together. Now, I've already done a video for you on how this transit is going to likely affect all of us collectively. That is the mundane astrology of this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. And so I'm not going to speak about that in this video, but I will link to that video in the description box below. Because it happens every 14 years, there are certain things that tend to happen on a personal, individual level during a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. One is a positive shift that brings new hope, excitement, or enthusiasm. It can feel like an area of your life that's been stagnant or stuck is finally opening up, and you finally feel like you're getting an inspired, fresh start in this area of your life. Now, when we look at this transit in your natal chart, when I look at this for my clients in their charts, I'm not only looking at in which area of life are Jupiter and Uranus coming together. That is what I'm going to share with you in the 12 sign readings. But when I'm looking at a natal chart, I'm also going to look at, and this is very important, where Jupiter and Uranus coming together are aspecting, activating another planet or point in your natal chart. Not everyone is going to have Jupiter and Uranus aspecting a natal planet or point in their chart. That is when this energy really comes alive. That's when we receive the tangible blessing from this transit. So who is most likely to receive the tangible earthly blessings in a way that you will look back and say, that was a life-shifting time for me. That was something that really changed the course of my life in positive, powerful ways? Those of you who have planets or points between 19 and 24 degrees, 19 and 24 degrees of the fixed signs of Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius, you are going to feel this transit most personally, most intensely. Now, if you have planets or points between 21 and 22 degrees, which is the exact conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus, 21 to 22 degrees in the fixed signs of Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius, you are especially going to feel this energy intensely and personally in beautiful, happy, unexpected miracles kinds of ways. Also, if you have planets or points in Virgo or Capricorn between 21 and 23 degrees, you're going to receive a trine from this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. And if you have planets or points in Cancer or Pisces between 21 to 23 degrees, you'll receive a sextile. So both trines and sextiles are flowing energies that want to bring us gifts as well. Even if you don't have any planets or points in your natal astrology chart between 19 and 24 degrees, you will feel this transit on a collective level because we're all going to feel it collectively in terms of new innovations and possibly spiritual insights and new awakenings, new epiphanies. I feel that on a mass consciousness level, we are all going, if we want this, if this is part of our soul's intention, we are all going to receive an upgrade to our intuitive powers. And I speak much more about this in my first video on the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is linked in the description box below. Not only this, but all of us are going to experience this exact conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus at 21 to 22 degrees in our natal astrology chart. We all have 21 to 22 degrees in Taurus, somewhere in our natal astrology chart. So this is what I'm going to speak about in the 12 sign readings of what you may receive, even if it's on a more subtle level. If it's not activating a planet or point for you, you may experience it on a more subtle level, but we are all going to experience, at the very least, new hope and optimism and openness to new beginnings in this area of our lives. Another thing that can happen during a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is you can have new people coming into your life that are supportive. You can have what we call a benefactor showing up, someone that almost feels karmic to you or destined to you, that is entering your life and wanting to support you and wanting to help you in some way. And I'll give you a quick example of this from my own life. In 1997, Jupiter and Uranus conjuncted in Aquarius, and this conjunction happened for me in my 8th house of real estate and shared resources with partners. And it just so happened that my then partner, who was an Aquarius, and I wanted to remodel our home. We wanted to add on a room to our home. It was going to be a simple remodel. It would be a room of my own, as so many of us want to write in, to work in, to have my own business in. And so it was a deep heart's desire for me. But it turned out that we couldn't really build up in that home because the foundation just couldn't handle it. It was a starter home for us. And so I started to look for other homes. And the most important thing to know about the story is that we did not have the resources. We didn't have the income truly that we needed to buy a brand new house. At least the homes that I was attracted to, that I wanted, but I went and looked anyway. I still took my kids, who were very young at the time, and we toured so many different model homes, full well knowing that they seemed out of our reach. But also during that time, very synchronistically, just a few blocks away from our current starter home, a beautiful piece of land came on the market for sale. And I fell in love with that 2/3 of an acre, tree filled. There was a creek at the back of the lot. I fell in love with that piece of land. And I was like, and it was on Castle Way, no less, Castle Way. And I wanted it so badly. And yet I was like, if we can't afford one of these model tract homes, how are we going to be able to build our own house? But I let my husband know that this lot was for sale. And I said, is there any possible way, do you think, that we could make this happen? Well, it just so happened that he worked in the building industry. Now, he wasn't a builder, but he sold building materials to contractors. And he talked to one of his contractor clients who offered to not only build the house at a really great price for us, but to also purchase the lot for us, purchase this beautiful piece of land for us, and bundle it together so that we could find a way to afford it. So we went from my desire for a room of my own, a little office, it went from that to our dream custom home. And this is something that a Jupiter-Uranus transit can do. It brought a benefactor to us out of the blue that we weren't expecting. It came through this conjunction in my 8th house, and it happened to be trining my natal sun in Gemini in the 12th house at the time. It was an exact trine. So it was a big, big dream, and it was a big, big gift that we received from the universe. Doesn't mean that you have to get a trine to your sun for something really beautiful to manifest in your life. It could come through an activation of any planet or point in your natal chart. You could also experience a Jupiter-Uranus transit as a breakthrough of a karmic pattern, such as an addiction, something that's been holding you back, a relationship pattern, a pattern of your own behavior, such as under-earning, low self-worth, always going after the unavailable partner. You could have a healing and an ending to that pattern, setting you on a beautiful new course, opening you up to much healthier, fulfilling possibilities in your life. Now, because Uranus is an accelerated energy, this is something that could come together quite quickly for you, as in the example that I shared with you from our 1997 brand new custom home. That came together quite quickly. Once I saw that lot for sale and I realized that I wanted it, it came together, at least the conception of the idea and the resources that we needed to make it happen. It took a while to build the home, obviously, and to move into it. But getting everything together and realizing it was going to happen, that came together within a matter of months. But I also want you to keep in mind that this could be a slower moving transit because it is Taurian energy after all. And in Taurus, we are more practical. We sort of plod along more slowly. We're more cautious. And it is a 14-year transit, so give it time to play out. This is the time to plant the seed. This is the time to conceive of the idea, to get clear on your heart's desire, and to claim it as your own. Really claim it as your own. Claim it as your birthright. The other thing to keep in mind is that with Jupiter in Taurus, we want to manifest an earthly blessing, but we are only going to be able to manifest what we believe we deserve. We have to feel in our heart of hearts that we deserve it. So knowing that our thoughts create our reality, knowing that if you listen to Abraham Hicks, if you get into the vortex and feel the feeling of having your desire, knowing how important this is, to be in that feeling state and that willingness to receive, that readiness to receive your bounty that Jupiter Uranus wants to bring to you. This is super important, especially because we're in an 8 universal year, and the 8 energy is material success, abundance, and personal power. And remember, the 8 energy is also the infinity symbol. So it's also the realization that we can tune into our spiritual wealth, the assets of who we are as infinitely abundant beings. We can tune into that and bring that down into earthly reality. And if you want to know what happened on a collective level for everyone in 1941 when Jupiter and Uranus came together, you can go to that video where I give you the full lowdown on what went on during that 1941 time. But I will tell you that it was a booming war economy. And remember that Taurus rules the economy, it rules finances, it rules the stock markets. And during that time, we had massive structural changes because of the war economy. Many, many women going to work who were stay-at-home householders at the time. Technological innovations, as we always have during Jupiter-Uranus conjunctions. But a lot of people are wondering about this transit. Does it mean that we're going to have an exploding stock market? Does it mean that we're going to have a stock market correction? And I wish I could answer that question for you. I wish I could tell you. I wish I knew that for myself, but unfortunately I don't. I've heard other astrologers say they think it's just going to keep the stock market's going to keep going up and up during this next month anyway, and other people who feel that it's going to be quite volatile. So I think we all have to tune into our own intuition if we want to make any financial moves in terms of stock market investments. But even though I'm not a financial advisor, I would say this is not the time to make crazy, wild risks or to gamble money that you really don't have to lose. This is a time to be brave and bold and take a calculated risk in the direction of your soul. So I want to invite you to think back to the last time that Jupiter and Uranus came together in conjunction. They came together in Aries at 0 degrees and Pisces, so 0 degrees of Aries, 27 to 28 degrees of Pisces is where you would look in your chart. And this was 2010, this was June 2010 to January 2011. What was going on for you during that time? Did anything change for you? Did you have a lucky break? Did something happen that brought more hope or optimism or a new opportunity into your life? For me, that 0 degree point of Aries is in my 10th house of career. It made a square to my Jupiter in Capricorn in my 6th house of work. And I had the opportunity to join a business development class. But first, before I joined that class, there was a door that closed for me. And this is important to note because a lot of times during a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, it can start as a closed door. Something is ending, a chapter is ending, right? Endings always precede new beginnings. So a door closed. The people that I was marketing my work to, I was no longer able to work with that community in the same way, and because of rules and regulations that I won't get into. But that opened up a new window of opportunity for me. And so I joined this business development course, which expanded my work into the metaphysical community. And most notably, the teacher of that class was very inspiring to me. We had a really strong soul connection. He became my coach. He was very encouraging to me. He inspired me to write my book, The Magic of Saying Yes, Answering Your Heart's True Calling. And without his inspiration, without that community of people that came from being in that business development class, I may not have had the courage and the confidence to put in the effort that it takes to write a book. And I already told you my experience that occurred during the February 1997 Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Aquarius. That conjunction happened at 6 degrees of Aquarius. If you want to look in your chart and see what was going on for you in that area of your life, back in 1997, what happened for you? Did you have any life-changing events or experiences during that time? Any new hope, optimism, any happy, unexpected miracle? And then if we want to go back even further, we can go back to 1983. For those of you who were alive on the planet in 1983 as I was, Back in 1983, Jupiter and Uranus were conjunct in Sagittarius, around 8 degrees. And during that time, Jupiter and Uranus were conjunct in my 6th house of work, exactly opposing my natal sun in the 12th house. And that's when I met my former husband. I met my former husband there at work, and we were then married for 22 years and had 2 beautiful children as a result. So the area in which you have your Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, the house in which it happens, can be the conduit. That's how your blessing can come through. I didn't have a work blessing, but I had a husband blessing that came through my connection meeting him at work. So you get the idea. So I give you these examples because I hope that they can at least give you an idea of how you can look back on your life and glean from those times what may have happened for you then. A few tips for you on how we can best finesse the energy of the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, and then we are going to get to the 12 sign readings. Number 1, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. I can't say it enough. Your heart knows. Claim what your heart wants most. What you feel will bring you the most stability and security in terms of a tangible life upgrade, in terms of something that makes you feel comforted, something that makes you feel grounded and stable in your life. Be in a state of positive expectation around what your heart's desire is, even if you feel you can't afford it, if you feel like you don't have the people, the magical people that can help you create what you want, if you feel like you don't have the resources, whatever those resources are, people, time, money, etc., whatever it is for you, whatever you feel you lack, I want to encourage you to allow the universe to fill in that hole, whatever the hole is, whatever your need is. Allow the universe to bring that to you. Be in a state of positive reception. Be resourceful and creative. Do your research. Seek out-of-the-box solutions. Take a calculated risk if that is required. Don't gamble money that you don't have to lose, but don't leave a stone unturned either. Keep researching until you get answers. Follow the thread and remember that one clue leads to another. Be a detective. Be relentless. Don't give up. The Heart Math Institute has done studies that show that our heart's magnetic field is 5,000 times greater than the intellect. So this is a desire that begins in your heart, and it has the power to magnify and beam out to the universe the power that can attract to you the resources, the time, the money, the people, whatever it is, the information, whatever it is you need to bring your heart's desire into manifestation. Also, get out and about. We want to give the universe ways to bring us what we need. So be out and about so that we're open to the conversations, the new soul connections, whatever it is the universe wants to bring to us. We want to put ourselves in a place where we can receive that. And finally, be open to your desire showing up in a multitude of ways. A new friend, a career opportunity, an investment possibility, a gift or an inheritance, or a spiritual awakening that makes us new again, that turns us into a brand new person. Anything can happen during a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Okay, my beautiful friend, let's do the 12 sign readings now. Listen to your rising sign. Your rising sign is the area of life in which you will be experiencing this Jupiter and Uranus coming together, beginning a brand new 14-year cycle of a tangible earthly blessing for you. So let's start with Taurus. Hello, beautiful Taurus. Taurus. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous conjunction that is happening in your sign. How exciting is that? I'm super excited for you guys. Because this transit is happening for you in your house of the self, your self-image, how you want other people to perceive you, your appearance, your status in life. This is very much a transit about the roles that you play in your life. So this could be a promotion for you. This is a happy, unexpected miracle. This is a life upgrade. This is something that is a tangible earthly blessing. So this could involve a new job title. This could be you as a new business owner, or you are upgrading or expanding your business in some way. You could become a parent or a grandparent. If this is happening conjunct your ascendant, This is new blessings in any area of your life because it's going to make an aspect to all the other angles of your chart if it is conjunct your ascendant. So this could be a blessing in your home, your career, your partnership, or the status elevation that I'm speaking of. So Taurus, especially if this is making a conjunction to your ascendant or is close to the point of your ascendant, this is a wow. This is a big wow for you. But even for those of you who have a planet or point in Taurus that is close to this 21 to 22 degree point of the exact conjunction, you also will be receiving an unexpected turn of events, turning of the tide in a positive direction. And again, this is going to affect your identity. This is going to be you feeling more proud of yourself, you feeling a higher sense of self-esteem, you feeling like you're receiving from life what you're worth, what you deserve. And this will increase your material security and stability. So Taurus, let us shuffle the cards for you and see what the cards have to say. Beautiful Taurus. Taurus, your card is stillness. Beautiful Taurus. When I look at this card, I see the swan. I see you realizing the truth of who you are as the swan. I see you pulling in the beauty of life, the tangible blessings of life that make you feel like the queen or the king of life. There is, I feel, a regalness in this card. Now, this card does say stillness. So for those of you who have not been receiving enough time, who've not been giving yourselves enough time in stillness to connect with your heart's desire, if you are one of the ones who, and I don't think there are many people who would fit this, but if you are someone who's like, I don't know what my heart's desire is, or I know what it is, but I don't know how I can receive it, stillness is a way that you may receive the spiritual guidance, the ideas, the epiphanies that say, go to that place, go do that thing, call this friend, call this advisor, that is going to help you to bring about your next step in your manifestation. So if that is true for you, stillness is the universe telling you that is going to be an important way for you to get connected to the fruits of what you are longing for, beautiful Taurus, or what your heart is most desiring. But big picture in this card, this card is very simple to me. I see a gorgeous swan and you feeling like I am finally receiving what the swan in me so deserves. So beautiful Taurus, if you want to claim what you know you deserve now, your most valued heart's desire, let us know. You will inspire all of us. Claim it in the comments below. Aries, hello, beautiful Aries. Aries, you are going to receive a life upgrade, a tangible blessing, something that you can touch and feel that is tied to material security and stability in your life. This is directly tied to your earned income. This is a new income stream for you. This is a promotion for you. This is simply, very simply put, where you are receiving more money. Now, this is one manifestation. It is the second house, and that is the house of earned income. But this is also about your prized possessions. So some of you could receive money or actually a gift of a prized possession during this time. Others of you could receive something that boosts your self-esteem, a real self-esteem boost or a real sense of loving and appreciating yourself on a level that is new and different for you, that you haven't experienced before. You could get a lucky break that aligns you to your highest value, what you most value right now. This is the house of values and self-love and self-esteem and your earned income. So this is, whatever happens for you, it is going to make you feel more secure and stable in the world. It's going to make you feel more anchored. It's going to be something that you can see, touch, and feel that brings about a positive, powerful course correction if you need one in this area of your life. So Aries, I am shuffling the cards for you and let us see what the cards have to say for Aries. Aries, your card is freedom, Aries. And I know freedom is a high value of yours, so this is very synchronistic. This is a portal energy, Jupiter Uranus coming together, conjuncting. This is a new portal. This is akin to an eclipse energy. It is a potent portal of time. I speak all about this in the beginning of this video, so go back to that if you haven't watched it yet. But you are feeling during this conjunction, the universe is wanting to bring you the gift of freedom. It is liberating. It is having you fly through this portal. You are a free bird. You are a free bird now. Something is activating you. I feel that a lot of you are going to do something on your own, or something that brings in money for you that is your own thing, whether it's your own business, whether you're finding a new business partner, whether you are retiring even. There's something that is freeing you to do something your way, Aries, on your own. And of course, synchronistic to this time, we have the solar eclipse in your sign. So that is also quite liberating and freeing. So those two coming together, wow, Aries, this is a wow for you, especially in a money house. This transit could really bring you an infusion of new money and something that makes you feel more free than ever. So Aries, if you want to claim your freedom, let us know, claim it in the comments below. Pisces, hello, beautiful Pisces. Pisces, you are receiving a life upgrade, a happy, unexpected miracle, a tangible earthly blessing in the area of your immediate environment. This is your hood. This is where you do your daily errands, your ins and outs, where you do your networking. This is also the house of mindset and siblings, aunts, uncles, and cousins. So what this means for you is that you will be likely to receive your blessing, your good fortune, your lucky break through a social connection, or somebody that you even talk to at the grocery store, a conversation you overhear while you're working out somewhere. This could be a networking event that is on a local level that you go to. This could be something you write. This could be an automatic writing thing that comes through, because the third house is mindset and communication. And this is where we can get those epiphanies through the process of writing, or through having conversations where we're sharing our heart with another person. We're doing a mind storm, a brainstorm, a heart storm with another person, or in a group of people, and new possibilities come to the fore. So for you guys, I really want to encourage you to be out and about, doing things, meeting new people, interacting, rubbing elbows. Even if you don't feel like it, you know, when you get those soul nudges, listen to the nudges of your soul. Because when you get those soul nudges that say, go here, do this, even if they don't seem to be like they would lead you anywhere, or like a party, like have you ever, this has happened to me before. Have you ever gone to a party or some sort of social gathering and somebody refers you to a job and you get the job? I mean, it can happen in a lot of different ways, new possibilities. Also, you could meet new soul connections during this transit, because the third house is your local environment, and you could receive gifts and blessings through siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, extended family, or through a landlord. You could get a really good rent on a rental unit during this time, or an office space, because again, it's your local environment. And third house also rules freelancing and all the things that we do to have our own business, like all the logistical things that we do when we own our own business. So this is also something that could come together for you during this time. So let me pull a card for you, Pisces, and see what the cards have to say. I've been shuffling for you. Pisces. And your card is protection. Okay, I love the lightning that is happening in this card. This is such a Jupiter Uranus card. There's lightning, that's Uranus. And the protection is Jupiter. Jupiter is a protective energy. Sorry, whatever I do, the light is weird. I feel like this card is saying you are safe, Pisces. You are safe. You are the tree. You are deeply rooted. Put those roots deep down into the ground. Pull the nourishment of Mother Earth up through these roots. This is the Taurus energy. It's Mother Earth energy. Pull that Earth energy up. Bring the divine wisdom and the divine love, most importantly, down from the heavens, And so if anything is, if lightning is going off, like you might be getting new ideas that throw, we can get we can have tower moments that are challenging for us, even if they're positive and good. We can meet that person and that we fall in love with, and it can scare us to death, right? We can be like, oh my God, this is happening way too fast. With Uranus lightning, it can happen very quickly. So I want you to take your time, pace yourself. If something really beautiful happens and it feels like it's happening too quickly, or you don't know what to do, tune into your spiritual guidance, because you are protected. Your spiritual guidance is your protection. Jupiter is your protection. You can even tune into Jupiter and ask Jupiter to show you the way. You're not alone, Pisces. You are this very stable rooted, but also this very healthy, blooming, blossoming tree. Expect the best, because you, as much as anyone else, deserves to have your heart's desire come into fruition, beautiful Pisces. Aquarius, hello, beautiful Aquarius. Aquarius, you are receiving your life upgrade, your tangible blessing, your happy, unexpected miracle, your life shifting in positive, powerful ways. In the house of home, family, and childhood conditioning, this is the house of your roots. This is the house of your stability and your security. Some of you are moving to a new home. Some of you are upgrading your home. Some of you could be downsizing your home. This has to do with what will make you on a personal level feel more stable, secure, and rooted. Some of you may stay in the home, may be very happy with the home that you're in, but you redecorate it. Others of you are like, my home, it all depends on what your definition of home is in terms of your heart's desire. So some of you may say, I've been living alone for a long time and I finally am getting a roommate, and this roommate turns out to be a real boost of hope and optimism and joy in your life. The ultimate goal for everyone is joy and fulfillment in this energy, and one that makes you, especially in the fourth house, makes you feel more at home within your heart, more stable in the world. Also, this is the house of belonging and acceptance. So this could be on an inner level for you, you receiving a new sense of belonging and acceptance as a result of an epiphany, as a result of a healing, could be a karmic healing, as a result of a pattern that has gone on for you for some time in your life, that ends, that culminates, that is healed, that makes you feel more solid, secure, and rooted within yourself. So a lot of different ways that this can play out. What I love about this energy of Jupiter and Uranus and Taurus that I've noticed already, and especially because we have Pluto and Aquarius, is that new kinds of homes have been innovated, right? Like we have this huge swell of tiny homes and manufactured homes and modular homes and homes on wheels. Like a lot of people are deciding to live in very unconventional kinds of dwellings that are much nicer now than they used to be. Like I've been looking at the modular homes and they're beautiful, a lot of them. So things are really changing in this area of the home and how you can live. And I also think we're going to see more intentional communities. And I just think we're going to see a lot more innovation, both Uranus and Taurus and Pluto and Aquarius contributing to the innovation in the ways that we live. So it could be something like that for you as well. So, and also if I didn't mention this already, this is not just a new roommate, but it could be a new family member coming into your life, or a healing with a family member that really changes your life in positive, powerful ways, Aquarius. Some of you could be moving, even though this isn't the house of long distance travel, some of you could be moving to another culture. You could be moving abroad, and that would be a huge new adventure for you, of course. But whatever it is probably unexpected to a certain degree, or at least the way in which you receive the benefactor or the new resources that come into your life come in a way that is unexpected. So let's pull a card for you, Aquarius, and see what the cards have to say. Aquarius, your card is pleasure. I love this card. Okay, you're walking through a portal. You are walking through a portal into greener. The grass is getting greener for you, Aquarius. You are moving on to greener pastures. And I love the gentleness of the deer here. The gentleness of the deer tells me you're not alone. You may literally tune into the deer as a totem animal, but also I feel like it's saying you have spiritual helpers all along the way. So just walk forward, go through the portal, go through the yes of your soul, say yes to your heart. Keep plodding forward, even if you don't know how it's going to come to fruition. And you will get to your mountain. See, in the distance, there's this white mountain. You will get there. It's such an ethereal card. I mean, you can just see all of the stars in the sky and everything. This is such an ethereal card. This is, to me, a card of trust. But it's also saying that if you don't know how to get there, go the route of pleasure. Go the route of giving yourself more time for pleasure. Coffees with friends, massages, doing artwork just for fun, like I call it process art, where you're just doodling or you're just playing with color, like whatever it is that you do that brings you pleasure. It's different for all of us. Do that, Aquarius, and that is going to put you in the flow that brings you the signs and synchronicities and the aha moments that tell you what your next step is. So if you want to claim this beautiful gift of pleasure, Aquarius, let us know. Claim it in the comments below. Okay, Capricorn. Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Capricorn, I love at this placement for you of the Jupiter Uranus conjunction in your 5th house of, speaking of pleasure, sensual delights of life, the house of adventure and freedom, creativity, creative projects, children, your inner child, love and romance. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful place to have Jupiter and Uranus coming together, bringing you a tangible blessing, a lucky break, a life upgrade. So for you, this could be a lucky break in terms of a creative project, something you're putting out into the world. You know, creative projects, you know, they like, there's a whole gamut, right? From publishing a book to doing I always think of the one person show, a dancing kind of exhibition, or it's anything. You might be putting a festival together. There's so many different ways that creativity is created. You could be having your own jewelry business. I mean, there are so many things. You could be doing people's nails. I mean, we could go on and on, right? The world is all about creativity. Everything that comes from our inspiration is an act of creativity. But I love this for you because, yes, you could manifest, those of you who want new love, you could manifest that during this time. Be out and about, do the online dating if that's what you're called to do, but get out there, or, you know, talk to your friends, let people know that you're looking for that if you're looking for that. Whether it is a creative child or an actual new child that comes into your life or a new love that comes into your life, be open. Allow the universe to infuse you with new possibilities, with the downloads that you need to receive. Ask for what you want and open up to receive it. This is freedom, joy, and soul satisfaction. This is going to be soul satisfying, Capricorn. So soul satisfying. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for you. Capricorn, your card is openness. I love it. That's exactly what I was just saying, right? Be open. Let the universe bring you your gift. Let the universe bring you your blessing. Believe you can have it. We are just about to have a solar eclipse. That is a new moon as I'm filming this. You could be watching this at other times, but remember, this Aries solar eclipse is taking us forward for many, many months, definitely during this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. So what is your heart's desire? What is your heart desiring during this Aries solar eclipse? Because it is very much likely to be attuned to what you want going forward with Jupiter Uranus. Yes, they're happening in different houses, but they could also be linked. Only you know what your heart truly desires. Let the beauty, Mystery of the universe. To me, this is a card of mystery. Let the mystery of the universe surprise you by being open. Beautiful Capricorn. The world is your oyster. If you want to claim your beautiful Jupiter Uranus blessing, let us know. Claim it in the comments below. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, beautiful Sag. Hello, beautiful Sag. Okay, Sag, you are experiencing this epic Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in your 6th house. The 6th house is your daily work, your daily comings and goings. It's your routines, your schedules. It really is a lifestyle. It's what kind of lifestyle do you want to have? It's your health. It is your routines. It is the foods that you consume. It is your energy. It's really the house of optimal energy. So blessings can come through for you with this placement of Jupiter Uranus in a lot of different ways. In the first part of this video, I gave the example of receiving a husband through a 6th house Jupiter Uranus conjunction. So the way that that happened, because we often think of this house as, okay, I'm going to get a blessing from work. I'm going to get a promotion. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to start my own business. All of those things could happen for you. Or it could happen through work. It could happen through a coworker. It could happen through a supervisor. I met my husband through work. We worked at the same place. That's why that's the connection to the conjunction happening in my 6th house at work. I met him through work. So anything could come to you through work. Anything could also come to you through a health routine, or you could be getting an uplift to your health routine. You could be finally healing a health issue that's been going on for you for some time. If you've had chronic fatigue or some other chronic illness or some pain in your body that's just been going on for a long time, that could change for you. Some of you will release weight, extra weight during this time. Some of you will really infuse your body with new strength. You will become stronger. You will tone your body more. There's a lot of ways that this can happen, but it is an uplift to your life. It is an upgrade to your life. It is tangible. It is something you can touch and feel. Others of you could meet a new soulmate through a coworker. A coworker tells you to come to this party. You could go to an office party and someone could bring a friend and you could meet a close soul connection, whether they become a marriage partner to you or whether they become a significant other or a best friend. You could receive a lucky break through work. So you get the idea. It's work or it's health or it's something you do on a daily basis. I think that a lot of you are really thinking about your lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle that you want to have, and you're experiencing Jupiter Uranus in that way. So think about that during this time. Think about what kind of lifestyle do you want to experience. If you're not happy at work, how do you want to change your work environment? Can you do that by staying in your current job, or do you need a new job, or do you want to start your own business? Same for health and the food that you're taking into your body. Do you want to make any changes there? Because this is the time to receive this universal support from Jupiter and Uranus. It is a gorgeous window of time that we definitely want to take advantage of. So let me pull a card for you. I've been shuffling, Sag. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Sagittarius. Your card is Transformation, Sag. Wow. Okay, so beautiful things, blessings, happy unexpected miracles, they transform us. They transform us. They help us to bloom. And you could receive whatever you need to take you through this transformational portal of Jupiter and Uranus. You could receive this as claircognizance, an idea that comes to you that you don't know how it came, you just know it. Could come through a conversation, throat chakra. But whatever it is, it's turning you into a butterfly. For those of you who've been in a cocoon, for those of you who have felt stuck, for those of you who felt stagnant, this transit wants to break you out of that and turn you into your butterfly self, your blooming rose self. So Sag, if you want this, if you relate to this, claim it in the comments below. Let us know. Scorpio, hello, beautiful Scorpio. Scorpio, you are going to receive a tangible earthly blessing, a life upgrade, or something that puts you on a powerful, new, positive course in your life in the house of committed partnerships. I love this so much. The obvious here is yes, you could attract a new partner, or you could have a real infusion of hope, optimism, faith, and just something that shifts you into a whole new level of fulfillment in your current partnership. Either way, when I say partnership, I mean business partnerships, professional or personal. So we think of seventh house as the long-term marriage, but it is also any person with whom you have a committed partnership. Any person whose back you have, they have your back. There's a mutual reciprocity. And with this transit here, this is the tide turning for you. This is you going in a new direction, or just a more fulfilling direction in a partnership with a new partner, as I said, or with an existing partner. Now, the other thing to keep in mind here is that you could meet a new soulmate or have a new collaboration with someone in business that feels really inspired to you, that feels really magical to you, that feels like it's going to take you to a new level. And it might, both in fulfillment and in your wealth, whatever wealth is for you. It could bring you new money. What this transit here is really saying is that it's going to be through a partnership that you receive a tangible blessing. So it could simply come through your partner. It could be like your partner meets someone who has a resource that you both are able to tap into that brings you a tangible blessing in another area of your life, Scorpio. Because this is happening in your seventh house. This is an angle of your chart. And especially for those of you who have 21 or 22 degrees, or anywhere really from 19 to 24 degrees, if you have that right on your descendant, right on this angle of your chart, conjunct your descendant opposing your ascendant, then you are going to feel this even more powerfully. This really will be a big shift for you. So let's see, Scorpio, what the cards have to say for you. Scorpio. And if I didn't say it already, yes, this can bring a new partnership into your life big time. I think I said that, but I'll add it in case I didn't. Scorpio, your card is going forward. Yes, 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 going forward. I mean, this card is so self-explanatory. What I love about it is healing, and there's this green pasture. There is the yellow brick road that is going through it. I mean, this is the archetypal yellow brick road. This is the archetypal success story is the way I see it. There is so much light. This is a new day. The sun is coming up. The sun is shining. You are on a new adventure. You are approaching a new horizon of fulfillment in your life. There's only one thing for you to do, beautiful Scorpio, and that is to keep going forward. Follow your inspiration. Say yes to your heart. Receive the gift that Jupiter and Uranus want to bring to you. Let us know in the comments below how you're feeling this transit, beautiful Scorpio. I would love to hear. Libra, beautiful Libra. Hello, beautiful Libra. You are experiencing the Jupiter Uranus conjunction in your 8th house. Your 8th house of partnership and shared resources. This is the house of power. It's the house of transformation, death, and rebirth. This is a house where you could receive an inheritance. You could receive a gift through an intimate partnership. You could have a deepening of an emotional or sexual connection in a partnership. This is also the house of loans and taxes, so you could receive money to pay off a loan or to pay taxes, or you could receive some other windfall of money that feels like a huge blessing in your life. I told the story earlier in this video about receiving a brand new custom home through my partner's connection to a builder of our home. And that came through an 8th house transit. So this is also the house of real estate. It's also the house of investments like retirement funds. So these are other places in which you could receive your happy, unexpected miracle, beautiful Libra. Because this is the house of sexuality, some of you may receive an awakening sexually or a healing or get into tantric practices and have a transformational experience as a result of that. So a lot of different ways that this manifestation can come through for you, but big picture, I think of this as a partnership and money house, and a house where we receive greater depth and fulfillment of life, where life gets more juicy, life gets more soul satisfying in very tangible earthly ways. So that is all really good news, Libra. So let me shuffle for you and let's see what the cards have to say for you, beautiful Libra. For your 8th house transit, and your card is power, and it is the house of power. You can't make this stuff up. And here we have Uranus coming through. I mean, this is all kind of unbelievable, but I shouldn't be surprised. Uranus is the planet of lightning. It is where life comes through in quick, accelerated ways, where blessings come through, where, you know, you could have a tower moment. You could have a moment that feels so good that it knocks you off your feet. You know, we talk about love as sweeping us off our feet, right? That could happen for you. Or you could have, you know, when people win the lottery, a lot of times that is very discombobulating for them. As exciting as it is, sometimes the excitement is so great that we don't know what to do with it. But this card is talking about power, and it's saying, be in your power, Libra. Be in your power. Whatever happens, sink your roots down into the ground. Pull up the nourishment from Mother Earth. Whatever happens, no matter how good it is, it's going to be life-changing for you, at least for those of you who relate to this card. It's going to be a strike of new opportunity. It's going to be a sudden realization. It's going to be something that may very well change your life in powerful, positive ways. So if you want to claim your power, if you want to claim the gifts that are coming from you being in your power, beautiful Libra, let us know in the comments below. Virgo, hello, beautiful Virgo. Virgo, you are receiving the benefic energy of Jupiter, the unexpected happy miracle of Uranus in your house of spiritual beliefs. This is the house of expansion, big picture. This is a beautiful house to have a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction because it is the house of new horizons, new adventures. You're expanding here. You are awakening, some of you spiritually. Some of you will meet a new spiritual teacher. Some of you will start a course. Could be a metaphysical course, or it could be like a PhD degree, something that is really positive and life-changing for you. It's going to bring you tangible blessings. This is going to be an inspired situation for you. You could be traveling long distance and get a new realization that then changes your life. There's a new truth that may come in for you. You are aligning with your soul. Some of you will relocate to a new country. You'll have an opportunity to live in a place you've never lived before, that is a foreign culture to you, that is very expanding to you. This is the house of expansion after all. There's new expanding possibilities happening for you here. Some of you could go to a retreat. You could go to a retreat, like a yoga retreat, or you could even just have a day at a spa, and you could meet a new connection that way that feels like a soul connection. You could meet lifelong friends. You could meet a new lover. You could meet a new significant other that becomes important in your life, or a business partner. You could have this happen through some sort of getaway, some sort of place that is uplifting to you on a spiritual level. So if you have been feeling the nudge to do a retreat, this would be the time to say yes to that for sure. It doesn't have to happen during a retreat. You don't need to go to a retreat to receive your gift, but listen to your soul nudges, because with the 9th house, you are extra perceptive to your soul's guidance. So you definitely want to be tuning in and tapping into whatever next step, wherever the universe is guiding you. Okay, so let's pull a card for you, Virgo, and see what the cards have to say. Virgo, your card is Purity. This is such a Virgo card. Acknowledge the purity of your soul. What's coming through for me is that you deserve whatever blessing you desire. You deserve it, Virgo. Sometimes there are Virgos I know that are so critical of themselves, that are prone to perfectionism, and I will raise my hand as to being a recovering perfectionist, prone to perfectionism to the degree that they don't know what they deserve fully. This card, I feel like, is saying, tune into your purity, tune into the truth of who you are. You deserve all that your heart's heart desires. Some of you may be going through a purification process. Some of you may be letting go of an addiction. Some of you may be letting go of a partner that has been, where you feel like there's been codependence going on and that hasn't been good for you. Some of you are probably receiving Jupiter Uranus support to change a habit or change something in your life that is purifying you on a certain level, that is opening you up to receive your blessing. Whatever it is for you, Virgo, it's going to be unique to you, but acknowledge the purity of your beautiful soul. The world is your oyster. This pristine snowfall wants to bring you a new lease on life. It wants to bring you a new, fresh start to life. So if you want to claim this gorgeous, pure, fresh start, let us know. Claim it in the comments below. Leo, hello, beautiful Leo. Leo, you are experiencing the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, bringing you a tangible earthly blessing in your 10th house of career. Now, this is not just career. This is also the legacy that you want to leave. This is also the house of fulfillment, life purpose. So whatever it is that your heart is longing for, the meaning, the sense of purpose, the sense of giving back to the world, if that resonates for you. Some of you may want to semi-retire or retire. This is all covered here. But whatever it is for you, this is an area of your life that you spend a lot of your time. Most of us do. And it is that question of how do you want to spend your one wild and precious life? It is that question, Mary Oliver quote there. It is that for you. And so this is a really big deal for you because, Leo, it's an angle of your chart. And whenever we have a Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on the angle of our chart, especially if your MC of your chart, your midheaven, is around the degrees of 19 to 24, or if it's exactly 21 or 22 degrees, that is going to be a big life change for you. In powerful, positive ways, Leo, it's very, very exciting, but it also may feel discombobulating at first. It may be a hard decision for you. It may be something that, like you may want to start your own business. You may want to become an entrepreneur. You may get a promotion. You may be questioning it. You may not be sure if you're ready for it. You may not be sure if you have all the resources and time and energy and money, especially that you need. I only say it's money, especially because a lot of us think of that, or we use money as a reason not to say yes to a heart's desire. But if you have some conflict about it, it may be because you're not opening up to see yourself from the eyes of the divine, your full potential. So open up to your full potential as you're evaluating what you want most, Leo. And some of you will receive through a business partner or through a connection in your current career. You could be up-leveling your current career. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily changing careers or retiring. You could be saying yes to an expansion in your career in some way, adding something to what you already do. But you could receive a blessing through a business partner, through a coworker, through somebody that you are acquainted with at work. That could happen as well. So whatever it is a tangible earthly blessing or life upgrade in this area of career, 10th house. So let us see, or how you want to spend your life, either way. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Leo, your card is solitude. Some of you need time to reflect. Some of you need time to just be with you in your own energy and decide what's right for you, decide what you most need. Maybe that's happening during the solar eclipse time in Aries. This is a brand new beginning. This is a big shift in your life. So give yourself the time if you need that. But all of this yellow light energy is you receiving what you need. Through your crown, you receiving the epiphanies, the ideas, the solutions, solutions that you need to move forward brilliantly. If you want to claim your brilliance, beautiful Leo, because that is what is shining out and expanding and making everything happen for you in an earthly way. It's your brilliance. And that comes from within you. That is what's jumpstarting your new beginning. So if you want to claim that gorgeous brilliance of yours, Leo, let us know. So much of your beautiful shine do I see in this card. Let us know in the comments below. Cancer, hello, beautiful Cancer. Cancer, I have my moon and my rising in Cancer. And Cancer, if you're Cancer rising, you're experiencing this Jupiter Uranus conjunction, tangible earthly blessing, help from others, support of others. You're receiving this through your 11th house. And that house is the house of fulfillment. This is the house of receiving a dream, something that you've been wanting for a long time, beautiful Cancer, for some of you, something that's been very important to you. And because this is Cancer energy, it could have, even though it's 11th house, which is the house of friendships and alliances and groups and causes and basically people who support you. It's your online connections and those people in your life that you would consider to be real soul supporters of yours, people that truly have your back. Even though it's happening in that house, you could still receive a blessing from another house where this conjunction is making an aspect to a planet or point that is in one of those other houses. And that's true for everyone, anyone watching this Cancer reading. It really depends on where this conjunction is landing, not just landing in your chart, but what it's aspecting in your chart in other houses as well, or one other house. So Cancer, this is the house of fulfillment and dreams. It's your benefactors, benefactors that could come out of the woodwork that you didn't even know were your benefactors. This can be people showing up. This can be people emailing you, getting on your social media, sending you messages, telling you that they want to support you in some way. This is also blessings through long-term financial gains, through investments, and you feeling more hopeful and optimistic regarding something that you've been wanting for a while that's finally coming to fruition for you. Also, any sort of humanitarian cause or any group alignment. Like when you have a transit in your 11th house, it's a really good time to join a group or to tap into resources that you haven't tapped into before. And oftentimes they are online, but it can also be a group that you find in person, a meetup, something that helps you to feel like you're part of something. You're part of something that is there specifically to support you. Or for example, you're all supporting one another, a tribe, because this is the house of tribe, 11th house. So you could definitely be open to tribe, be open to where you can join tribe, be open to where you can be more in connection with tribe. That will really serve you during this time as well. This is where you're really seeking support. Beautiful Cancer. And if you have a social media platform, if you have any sort of online presence, that could very well become expanded for you during this time. This is a time to really receive the fruits of your labor in that way as well. So I've been shuffling, Cancer, and now I'm going to pull a card for you. Cancer. Your card is Abundance, Cancer. Okay, yeah, I admit it. I'm happy too. I love it. Abundance. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is really self-explanatory. It speaks for itself, but this is a blooming garden. Your garden is blooming. Whatever you've been cultivating, it is about to bloom, Cancer. So again, this can happen in a multitude of ways. This can be investments, gains. This can be a platform that you've been working on. This can be a group that you've been involved in or a cause that you've been championing. This can be a lot of different things, but you know what you've been putting your efforts into. This could be new friendships too, new soul connections, Cancer, or a lover that comes through an online platform kind of connection. So whatever it is for you, beautiful Cancer, let us know in the comments below. Claim it, stake your claim your birthright. You will inspire all of us. Gemini, hello, beautiful Gemini. Gemini, I have my natal sun in Gemini. And Gemini, you are receiving, if you're Gemini rising, you are receiving the gift, the tangible blessing of Jupiter coming together with Uranus in your 12th house. This is the house of the mystic. This is a very exciting place to receive it because this is the house of the other realms where you can have experiences that really make you feel the truth, that really, how do I want to say this? You really get a palpable, physical, bodily, tangible experience of the truth of who you are. An astral travel experience, an experience of you realizing that you truly are an expansive soul in a physical body, something that happens that feels very magical to you. These are the signs and synchronicities we talk about. This is the magic of life. When life feels magical, Gemini, and I know to you this really matters. Not to say it doesn't matter to other signs, but Geminis always have one foot in both worlds, one foot in the earthly world, one foot in the material world. You are the cosmic messenger. You do bring down messages from the divine, and you do want to feel the magic of life, Gemini. That is you. You need to feel that to feel like this life is worth living, like it's worth being in a physical body, because we know in Earth School there are ups and downs, there are challenges. It is not always easy. So Gemini, let me give you some ideas of what could happen for you here. You could have a new idea or opportunity that comes through being in a retreat setting, for example, because the 12th house rules retreats. Any place where you are, it could even be a hospital where people, or a home where people are convalescing, like any place that you are, or a spa scenario, or you go to a yoga class, or you go to a meditation gathering, or a festival where people are, spiritual kinds of music is being played, like anything where you would say that it is connecting you to your spiritual energy. This is where you could receive something coming through being in a setting like that, whether it's a conversation or another person, or anything can come through in a situation like this. I mean, this is where you could meet your lifelong partner, for example, or where you could hatch a new idea, or where you could start to plan for a new business. It's going to be different for everyone based on which planets or points in your natal chart this Jupiter Uranus conjunction is activating. Also, though, you could have a real spiritual awakening, a very uplifting time that changes you forever, that changes your life forever, very transformational and powerful. You could have that happen through a visualization kind of session, a meditation, working with plant medicine, reflecting in nature. Any kind of experience that puts you in that alpha state or takes you into a whole other realm of mindset could transform you during this time. I mean, this is really a revelatory kind of transit, and in the 12th house, this could very well be a deep, deep awakening. So Gemini, there's nothing like that freedom and liberation that comes through this kind of awakening. And Jupiter and Uranus in your 12th house, that is a wow. That is definitely a wow. So I'm excited to hear how some of you might experience this, but let me see what the cards have to say for you. I'm shuffling. So I would be saying yes to anything that is pulling on you or drawing you to it, that feels like a fertile ground for new ideas, new experiences, especially those that take you into a deeper place within your soul. Okay, Gems, let's pull a card for you. Gemini, your card is Wonders. That's exactly it. Be open to wonders, Gemini. I love it, especially the purple, the crown chakra, 7th chakra awakening, and the green, heart chakra, heart opening for some of you, throat chakra opening for some of you. Some of you may want to start working with crystals if you haven't already. I feel like there's a new level of healing or a new healing technology maybe that you haven't worked with before. And it's funny, my throat's starting to clog a little bit. Excuse me, my throat's starting to feel it. So this could mean that some of you are ready to clear your throat chakra, and that will make a difference. But it also could be that you are, I feel like there's a next level of healing energy that is coming in for you that may take you professionally to a new level if you do healing work with others on any levels, whether it's crystals or tarot or astrology or coaching, whatever it is for you, Reiki, that you are going, or herbs. Some of you are going to be tapping acupuncture. I could go on and on. Some of you are going to be tapping into a new modality that you'll be offering to others that is going to take your life to the next level, including financial prosperity. So if you want to claim the wonders that are coming in for you, Gemini, let us know. Claim it in the comments below. My beautiful friend, I am so excited for this transit. You can probably tell I have experienced this Jupiter-Uranus transit multiple times, as I shared with you in the beginning of this video, and it can be truly life-changing for you. And so if you would like to find out where in your natal chart, not just where the conjunction is happening, we did that in the 12-sign readings, but if you want to find out which planets or points in your chart are being aspected and which areas of life can you expect to receive a tangible earthly blessing, book an astrology consultation with me. You can do that directly on my website. You just choose the consultation you want, put in your time zone, and I am excited to meet you on Zoom. Thank you for being here with me for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your thumbs ups. Thank you for your comments, for your subscribes. They mean the world to me. Your support makes a huge difference in my life. Thank you to my Sunday chat friends for joining me. I absolutely love gathering with you. And thank you to all of you for whenever you are watching. I am so glad that you are part of this like-minded community. Be sure and check out the gorgeous jewelry of Copperas to Woo. I have a special link and coupon code for you in the description box below. And I have a free gift for you. That free gift is a soothing guided meditation, reconnecting to your spirit. It will connect you to your spiritual guidance, to your heart's desire, and your next steps. So to get that instant download, just go to my website, subscribe to my weekly inspirational updates, and you will get that instant download immediately. So my beautiful friend, until my next video, I am sending you all my love.